Then when devolution came, we put it aside. I'm happy it has come back today, only recognizing that there's devolution. I can tell you, health was more devolved before devolution than it is now. And this bill, Mr. Speaker, I support it because it does just that. It actually devolves health much further. The main objective of this bill, Mr. Speaker, is to actually ring fence the money for the health sector. Because at the county level, there are so many competing needs, so that even if money is put in the budget for health, at the time of payment, it actually does not go to health. It will go to other needs, roads, and so on. This does just that. It ring fences. If you look at clause 5, it actually states very clearly, there shall be retention of all monies raised and received on behalf of all public health facilities. There shall be opened a facility improvement financing account for each health facility, and that is crux of the matter. That account used to exist until the county revenue, the account for the revenue for the account came into place. And then if you look at clause 6, Mr. Speaker, it's on the sources of revenue and other receivables for public health facilities improvement fund will include own resource revenues that include monies received as user fees, charges, and monies, and so on, including NHIF, particularly if we use capitation at health center and dispensary level. And then B, money appropriated by the county. What it means that even the money that comes from the county will actually go to this account. So really you are ring-fencing the money. And any additional, any conditional grants and any donation and gifts, actually, it was with Danida that we actually fashioned this because partners wanted to actually give money direct to the health facilities. So now that we are back to this, even donors can give money, partners can give money, the money from the counties will go into this account. And I support it because they have actually done it well. They have actually established a mechanism for the management. Because you see, there is the county health management team, the sub-county health management team that will now actually support level 4, level 3, and level 2. And you have the hospital management team. So there's the sub-county health management team, and then the hospital itself, particularly level 4 and 5, will have the management teams. The only thing that I've seen in those committees that we need to look at is a representation of the community. At that level, I've not seen the representation of the community, and it is necessary. If you go to health facility management team, that is particularly level 2 and level 3. That I find acceptable, very acceptable, because they have actually increased the community. Colleagues, if you think about this thing, it's actually amazing simple. Secondary schools have been managed this way for many, many years. Why do we think that health facilities cannot be managed in this way? Now, what is important is the support they get, and we have fear of actually losing this. But what we did, and what I think they must do now, is put accounting mechanisms for this, so that for level 4 and level 5 can actually have their own accountants. Secondary schools have bazaars. So when you are a level 4, you have a hospital administrator. You can have an accountant there or an accounting officer. Then for level 2 and 3 at the sub-county level, why can't we put an accountant that serves the whole sub-county, even a county, to help these level 2s and level 3s to manage their accounts? Mr. Speaker, this is something that I think will work, because the facilities can manage to purchase the thing and bridge a gap. Like, for example, when KEMS has not brought money, they can use the little money they collect themselves to improve the facilities. The experience.
Give PS 1 minute.
The experience we had when we used this, the facilities actually improved. They were cleaner. They bought cleaning materials with this money. And the communities were involved, at least at health center levels, so that the community took an active part in the management of the facilities. And now that we are back to this, the committees are going to be appointed and the communities will be involved. I think it's a good movement in supporting UHC program. With that, Mr. Speaker, I support.
Thank you. The Honorable Martin Wanyonyi. Is the Honorable Deco Dallo in the House? Is that you? This member for Garissa Township, right after the Honorable Martin, right after him.